key to our success is the daily phone calls that happen, that are picked up within a couple of seconds. No call ever rings, there's always voice on it. And what we try and do is to solve people's problems. Niggly problems are like a little stone in your shoe. The longer you walk on it, the bigger the stone feels like a boulder. And the team actually solve those problems for tenants and for landlords. We had one today. Fantastic. Listen to this. Our landlord, who is now in the States, has told us that they've got a water meter, and the water meter is located outside at the front of the home. Nice big 4-bedroom house. Property manager goes down. There is no water meter installed. So one of the team rings up Severn Trent and tells them they haven't installed a water meter. Because that is important, because the tenant can't pay the bill. And probably Severn Trent will be after them because they haven't paid the bill. Well, without a meter, we can't do that. That was solved within probably 1 hour. So it's actually allowing people to live, quiet enjoyment is the phrase, and my team actually deliver that. The reason why people come to us mainly is they've heard the brand, they've seen the advertising. Our marketing strategy is called baited fishing hooks. If you bait 13 fishing hooks or 14 fishing hooks, you can catch 14 fish. If you bait one fishing hook, you can catch one fish. So what we tend to do is to put a lot of marketing information out there. Google AdWords, the internet, Rightmove, our own website, Twitter, Facebook, advertising in local press. We do some leaflet drops, word of mouth, some networking. And what that will do is it will start people talking. More important than anything is once they see you, they hear you, and you've been around for a little bit, because landlords are quite nervous. Why should you move your business? That's the question you've got to answer. And if everybody was doing a great job, nobody would move, apart from one or two odd landlords who might just choose to have a change, which is fine. But the reason why people come to us is my team. The team of people that Sally and I have got are absolutely brilliant. They're mature people. They understand what customer service is all about. They care. When people come through the door, we offer them a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. And we've had people come in and said, we've never had this before. Well, we don't know any difference. And then what we do is we engage. We find out what they're after. What are their problems? What are they trying to solve? And one of the things that we're happiest about is, in business, our business is about relocating families into a home. Now, morally, that's quite a difficult thing to do. But equally, if people are happy in their home and they've had a good experience, those people are like disciples. They're going to talk to other people. We've now got tenants talking to landlords and landlords coming to us because the tenants have said, they're a fantastic company, go and talk to them. So that's in the main why people come to us. Our marketing strategy, our vision, our team, the brand, and just treat people as though you cared. One afternoon on a Sunday, fairly early after we'd started, I was actually going to check a property and I saw a landlord unpacking a car. Or I thought he was unpacking the car. And I just stopped, ran down the window and said, are you moving? 'Cause maybe I thought you might have been a tenant. He said, no, actually, I'm a landlord. I'm just getting my property ready to rent. And I said, well, have you got a letting agent? He said, yeah, I've got one. I said, well, that's a shame. Here's my card. Why don't you come and talk to Belvoir? And he said, well, why don't you come upstairs now? So I went upstairs, introduced ourselves, talked about the Belvoir brand, talked about what we can do and how we can do it. And just remember, Sally and I haven't been in this industry before. Anyway, as it turns out, he said, you got the business. And I said, well, what do you mean I've got the business? He said, I like what you say and how you say it. Nobody's ever told me the problems that we will come up against. And the first time in my life, I negative sell. I couldn't believe it. But if you're not being honest with people, for goodness sakes, why would a landlord want to come to you when you're just going to give them the good news? That's not what this is about. We had two Indian guys come into the office one day, and they were recently over from India, but they're nurses in an old people's home. They arrived, didn't speak very good English. We helped them, we fully referenced them, we found them a suitable property, but they had no furniture. And I'd spoken to one of my landlords, in fact Sally had spoken to them a couple of days before, and they just happened to have a property where they needed to get rid of some furniture. So we rang them up and said, would you mind having checked the fire regulations, that they all complied. They actually delivered the beds and settees and chairs and tables and this, that and the other, free of charge to these guys, and we put that in the local paper. Why wouldn't you? It was about Belvoir caring, and it was a tenant find, so there was nothing in it for Belvoir at all apart from finding a tenant. But if you think about it, two guys, 2,500, 3,000 miles from home, who actually were going to live on and probably sleep on the floor, and we thought, now hold on, this isn't right, and put them in touch with one of our landlords who stood nothing to gain, and in that respect then we found them a home which they've actually just recently moved out of, but they've been in there a year, and I know that if there was a Belvoir in India, we'd be getting the business.